Year 1975. ICC organized the first Cricket World Cup in England. India was placed in Group A with host nations England, New Zealand, and East Africa. India played 3 matches and lost 2 of them, while managed to win just one against Minnows East Africa. Results: India did not make it to the next round. The next World Cup took place in 1979, where India was placed in Group B with West Indies, New Zealand, and Sri Lanka. Sadly, India lost all the 3 matches and again made an early exit in the first round itself. This time around, in 1983, India landed in England to take part in the 3rd edition of the World Cup with no expectations. India started the campaign by upsetting the heavyweights West Indies and then by World Cup debutants Zimbabwe. Then, with consecutive defeats against West Indies and Australia, there were again doubts over India's inconsistent performance, and chances of progressing to the next round started to look unlikely. It seemed that the woes for India will still continue until they met Zimbabwe on the 18th of June 1983 at Tunbridge Wells. Zimbabwe had already shocked everybody by defeating 1975 World Cup finalists Australia in their first ever World Cup match, so they were a team nobody wanted to take lightly. Zimbabwean bowling attack was led by Peter Rawson and Kevin Curran. Peter Rawson took 3 for 47 and Kevin Curran took 3 for 65, who knocked over Sunil Gavaskar and Krishnamachari Srikkanth for a duck. The expectations were now set on Mohinder Amarnath, who was the informed batsman, but unfortunately he too got out early by just making 5 runs. Even Sandeep Patil and Yashpal Sharma managed to score just 1 and 9 towards the total. India was reeling at just 5 wickets for 17 runs and was on their way to get bowled out for a penalty score. And then at number 6 walked out Kapil Dev, who was just 24 at that time, as well as the captain of the Indian cricket team. Zimbabwean bowlers had already broken the back of the Indian top order, so he had a massive job at his hand, which was to not lose his wicket as well as build partnership. He slowly started to get into his groove by consolidating a partnership of 60 runs with Roger Binney, who had made valuable 22 runs before he got out, to take Indian score to 77 for 6. Soon Ravi Shastri also followed the dressing room by just making 1 run. India had their backs to the walls at 78 for 7. Madan Lal came in at number 8 and joined Kapil Dev, and together they stitched a partnership of 62 runs, and then he also got out by adding 17 runs to the total. India was again jolted by a dismissal of Madan Lal, with India at 140 for 8. Kapil Dev had only Syed Kirmani and Balwinder Singh Sandhu at his disposal. Kapil Dev then took the metal on himself and smashed a brilliant 175 of just 138 balls. That included 16 boundaries and 6 sixes. At a strike rate of 127. He spent 181 minutes on the ground and he stayed not out till the end. His century came off just 72 balls. He was amply supported by Syed Kirmani, who scored 17 runs of 39 balls. India managed to score 266 runs for 8 wickets in the allotted 60 overs, with Kapil Dev leading India's batting charge. He became the first Indian to score 100 for India in ODIs and at the World Cup. In reply, Zimbabwe was all out for 235 runs, resulting in an Indian win by 31 runs. Kapil Dev also contributed with his bowling by taking 1 wicket in his quota of 11 overs by just giving 32 runs with an economy rate of just 2.9. He also took the catch to dismiss Duncan Fletcher, and that marked an all-round performance for Kapil Dev with the bat, the ball and in the field. One can say that the day belonged to him and to India. The win against Zimbabwe was a turning point of the tournament for India. The team not only qualified to the next round, but they also became champions by defeating West Indies in the finals. All the games of this World Cup were recorded except this game. BBC, who was the official broadcaster for 1983 World Cup, went on strike on that day. Hence, this match was nor televised, neither recorded. It is also reported that one Indian supporter had bought his video camera to record the match, captured Kapil Dev's innings. It was later discovered by Kapil Dev, and he was very happy to buy the tape of him for an undisclosed amount. This story inspires us to face our adversities and to fight and to not give up till the last breath. Giving 100% commitment will always lead to favorable results. So this was a story of the greatest one-day innings never seen. If you like this video, then hit like and share your comments. If you have not subscribed to our channel, then please subscribe to Kingdom of Sports. Until then, keep playing. Goodbye.